This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. I'm going to show you videos and pictures of Merida, Mexico, as I discuss why I believe it is the best live or retire cheap in paradise locations in Mexico. But don't write anything down as you listen. Everything I say is in writing at Vagabond Buddha with Google Map links. Just click the link in the notes below this YouTube video to get Merida, Mexico, best retire cheap in paradise, Merida free Old Town walking tour, Merida day tours, best restaurants, nightlife tour, best cheap places to stay, Merida flights, buses, and trains, Merida livability factors, and Merida cost of living, along with the best travel or retire cheap in paradise locations in the world. A link to that. Okay, again, this is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. This is my Merida, Mexico best retire cheap in paradise guide. I've been traveling the world since 2007. I've been to 65 countries so far in my life. I'm cataloging the best retire cheap in paradise locations in the world. I just toured 18 potential places to retire early in Mexico. I visited them in this order from start to finish. Mexico City, San Miguel, Guanajuato, Guadalajara, Chapala, Ajijic, Puerto Vallarta, Morelia, Pachuquiro, Querétaro, Cuernavaca, Pueblo, Oaxaca, San Cristobal, Campeche, and now Merida. My initial thoughts on the top 4 places to retire cheap in paradise, considering only Mexico, are as follows. Number 1, Merida. Number 2, Oaxaca. Number 3, Querétaro. And number 4, Guanajuato. This is just my initial findings. I will post why I came to this conclusion in a future post and video, but for now, I want to tell you all about where I am today. Merida. Here is our Vagabond Buddha YouTube channel, link provided, with videos about all of my ranked retire cheap in paradise locations worldwide. Chung Hui of 𝐂𝐎𝐒 Ventures has been with me on this trip for about a year. She joined me 1 year ago. Here is a link to her Instagram account. If you'd like to learn how to make money online or how to live internationally, possibly with less money than you spend at home, please grab a free copy of my ebook. There's a link at the webpage. Just click the link below this YouTube video, and to everything I'm talking about is there. Merida, Mexico facts. Here are some interesting facts about Merida. I'm here now as I type these words. It is super fun and beautiful. Click on the Google map to zoom into Merida on the web page. Merida is the largest city and the capital of the Yucatan state of Mexico. Just over 1 million people were counted in the metropolitan area in the 2015 census for Merida. 60% of the people are indigenous of Mayan descent. Merida is 36 kilometers from the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, 36 kilometers inland. There were 3 conquistadors named Francisco de Montoya in Mexico. The eldest was called the Lieutenant, his son was called El Mozo, and a nephew was called El Sobrino. Although colonial Merida was built over the existing Mayan city of 𝐂𝐎, the history books say Merida was founded by Francisco de Montoya, El Moyo, the son. The truth is that 𝐂𝐎 had been one of the centers of Mayan culture. 𝐂𝐎 might be the oldest continually occupied city in the Americas. The Spanish destroyed, though, to build the churches and colonial mansions that you now see in Merida Central. Merida was a walled city intended to protect the Peninsular and Creole from the indigenous population. A peninsular is a Spanish-born person living in the Americas. A Creole is a person born in America with pure or nearly pure Spanish blood. So Merida was originally built to protect the violent invaders from the retaliatory indigenous population. Luckily, the Spanish invaders were unable to completely eradicate the Mayan culture in this region. The Mayan culture can be seen in daily life here in speech, dress, expression, both oral and written history. In the 19th and 20th centuries, Merida became one of the wealthiest cities in the Americas because of its henequen plantations. Henequen is a sort of cactus that can be used to create strong fibers for rope and other commercial uses. The wealth created by this industry can be seen today in the mansions along Paseo de Montejo. Even the Merida Historical Center is undergoing a silent renaissance of sorts as people, mostly Americans and other expats, move into dilapidated colonial mansions and restore them to their former glory. Merida is in the 𝐂𝐎𝐒𝐓 crater, a large asteroid about 12 kilometers, 7 miles wide, hit the Earth about 66 million years ago. It created a crater that is 150 kilometers, 93 miles wide, and 20 kilometers, 12 miles deep. The force was the equivalent of several million nuclear weapons, and it caused an impact winter that stopped photosynthesis on Earth and massive extinction. 75% of all species on Earth vanished at that time, including the dinosaurs. If you book my recommended flights, tours, or accommodations, you'll pay nothing extra, but will earn a small commission. Please do that so we can keep making these videos. Merida, free Old Town walking tour and map. Here's the YouTube video of our Merida, Mexico free Old Town walking tour. Link provided at the web page. Just click the link below this YouTube video to get all of the videos we created while we were in Merida. There's also an interactive Google map that you can click on your smartphone to be guided through this Old Town walking tour, and it's free. Okay, there's a number of stops, about 8 on the tour, and there's a dialogue about each spot. If you watch the video and it looks interesting, then you can just click the link and go on the tour. Or you can watch it now if you want to. Okay, best Merida day tours. There's 2 suggested tour operators here, both Viator and Get Your Guide Tours, and links to my 7 recommended tours. Additionally, there's a best day tour from Merida to Pink Lake, Flamingos, and Progreso Beach. There's a video and links about how to take this tour. The Pink Lake is beautiful, flamingos are beautiful, the beach is beautiful, so we highly recommend this tour. It will cost you about 450 pesos. There's a link of where you buy your tickets on Zocalo and how much you should bargain for in price. And the travel agency where we bought ours for 550 pesos, which is about 28 US dollars. Okay, then there's also a self-guided or cheap bastard tour. If you're an adventure sort, you should try one of my self-guided cheap bastard tours. The tour on the webpage, there's a video It's the cheapest cenote tour from Merida, Mexico. It will run you about $13 to take a colectivo from Merida to cenotes, the place where you catch the colectivo. There's a link provided along with all the prices you should pay for each of the elements of the tour. This is a self-guided tour, and it's really cheap and fun and beautiful, and you really need to do it. Okay, if you would like to learn the various ways people make money online or how to live internationally, possibly with less money than you spend at home, please subscribe to Vagabond Buddha or get a free copy of my ebook. There's a link provided for the free ebook at the webpage. Okay, Merida, best restaurants, street food, and surprise experiences. I've ranked the restaurants here based on our favorites and what kind of food they serve, and a relative idea of price. Just come to the webpage and check that out. Best Merida nightlife bar hopping walking tour. This is actually a fairly robust and diverse nightlife here in Merida. There are many choices that I'm not going to talk about here. For newbies, I'm going to suggest a fairly limited nightlife walking path for you. But if you move here, you will find that there's much more that you can safely do. For now, just walk the below path, the link provided, interactive Google map, and there's a video here you can watch to see if it looks interesting to you. We actually walked this nightlife walking tour, and so come check that out. If it looks good, click the link and enjoy the tour yourself. Merida, best and cheap hotels. You should stay in the Old Town area of Merida if possible. The following recommendations go from most to least expensive. No matter what your budget is, I'm giving you the best hotel I'm recommending for that price point, running all the way from a few $100s per night all the way down to hotels $30 per night, and a hostel in case you're a backpacker sorts, and then also an Airbnb place that we stayed in that's very beautiful, and there's a video on the page that's digital nomads, lifestyle, food, and places to stay video where you can see the inside of the Airbnb where we stayed. It's videoed along with some of the restaurants we ate at, and just daily life. So there's several videos. Just click the link below this YouTube video and you'll find the webpage. It has several videos. Okay, there's also information about how to get to Merida from various parts of Mexico, where the international airport is if you're flying in from another country, and then different ways to save money when you book your flight. If you'd like to live cheap or retire early in paradise, learn how to make money online or how to live internationally with less money than you spend at home, please subscribe to Vagabond Buddha or get a free copy of my ebook. Okay, Merida, Mexico, Livability Factors. Again, this is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Here are the factors I use to decide if I would like to live somewhere. I call them my livability factors. Livability factors include food choices, walkability, internet reliability, social considerations, cost of living, things to do, real estate prices, weather, and expat opportunities. Merida, desirability score. Merida has my highest desirability score. Merida is presently in first place for my personal rankings of the best retire cheap in paradise locations for Mexico. Here are my top 4 places to live or retire cheap in paradise. Merida's on top, and the other 3 are so close it's almost hard to decide what order to put them in, but they're Oaxaca, Querétaro, and Guanajuato. If you'd like to learn how my next stop compares to my existing top 4, Please subscribe to our YouTube channel or Vagabond Buddha. We head to a new place tomorrow, and I'll be reporting. Walkability, hi. Merida is totally walkable. It doesn't have as many pure walking streets as other places that we visited, but it is still compact enough to live here without a car. Internet reliability is high. The Wi-Fi in our Airbnb was 17.1 megabits per second download speed and 2.1 megabits per second upload speed. That is the wireless connectivity within our Airbnb. It's totally suitable for my purposes. Okay, food, hi. The food diversity is great because there's strong foreign currency here, chasing a diverse food palette. A city the size of 1 million people with many expats and foreigners and tourists. There's a huge diversity here in food, of international kinds of foods. If you're enjoying this video, could you please like it, share on social media, comment below, or subscribe? Your interaction will rank us higher in search engines, which will help our business. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, weather, medium or low, depending on your tolerance for heat. May is the warmest month with an average high of 97 Fahrenheit, which is 36 Celsius, and it only cools down at night to about 71 Fahrenheit or 22 Celsius. This means your house is too warm to sleep without AC. January is the coldest month with an average low of 63 Fahrenheit or 17 Celsius at night, but it warms quickly in the day to 87 Fahrenheit or 31 Celsius. So no heat is needed. The rainy season is June through October, when it rains 5 to 7 inches per month, or 140 to 180 millimeters. Because the average high for the day is 91 Fahrenheit, 33 Celsius or above for 8 months of the year, I'm labeling Merida as merely medium. But this could be labeled low for you if you are allergic to heat. You must have AC here just to survive. Okay, things to do. Hi. Merida is 40 kilometers from the beach. There are cenotes everywhere, and you are just a few hours from Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and Tulum. There's classical music, jazz, rock, hip-hop, theater, movies, malls, museums, diversity in restaurants, and a decent nightlife with a diverse set of live music. There were world-class archaeological sites within an hour or two. Social considerations. Hi. You might be able to get away without learning Spanish here, but your experience will be more limited. But there are a lot of opportunities here socially, so we've marked it high. Expat penetration, high. Merida has been attracting expats over the last decade because of the tropical climate, beautiful beaches, low cost of living, cultural diversity, and colonial homes that are fun to renovate and occupy. There are various expat websites and blogs that you can contact for a soft landing when you get to Merida. 4 links provided on the webpage for these contacts. Real estate, hi. Homes in Merida start around $50,000 on the low end. Those are going to probably require some work. But they run all the way up depending on the square footage and how close to center of the city you go. I do not recommend buying until you have lived here for at least 1 or 2 years. It may be difficult to sell, and so it's better not to make that commitment. Just enjoy as a renter until you make a lifetime decision and you're positive about it. Okay, Merida, Mexico. Cost of living. If you try to rent over the internet speaking only English, you'll be quoted only gringo prices. If you are here, you can speak direct to landlords. I guestimate about $425 to $625 USD for a decent one-bedroom apartment in the Old Town area of Merida, Mexico. Depending on size and quality, and you can spend much, much more than that, but this is about retiring cheap in paradise, so I'm telling you what the low end is. Okay, monthly cost of living in Merida. Now this is going to range from low, medium, and high. This is for someone who's, depending on whether you're staying in an apartment, a backpacker hostel, and also whether you're eating at high-end restaurants, neighborhood restaurants, or food carts. But to give you an idea of the range, it's going to run you somewhere between about $500 a month for a backpacker type person coming here, all the way up to say around $1,100 a month for someone staying in a one-bedroom apartment and eating out a little bit more. Okay, there's a table here. Just click the link in the notes below this video, look at the table, and see if you have any questions. If you do, there's a link that explains how the table works. The table is just my notes from my time here. The numbers are for one person and do not include alcohol, tours, or extras. I do not guarantee these prices for anyone. Please subscribe here or on our YouTube channel if you'd like to receive the cost of living estimates for our next Mexico stop or for other countries in the world. As we travel, we'll post and you'll see them. There's also already many, many countries that have already been covered. Please book using links to my recommended flights, tours, or accommodations. You'll pay nothing extra, but we'll earn a small commission. That will allow us to keep making these travel guides and videos for you. Thanks for watching our video. If you'd like to learn how to live internationally or make money online, please grab a free copy of my ebook or subscribe to Vagabond Buddha. Contact us if you'd like to collaborate with us on social media. This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Thank you for stopping by. The world is your home. What time will you be home for dinner?